Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, guys. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely morning. Oh, fuck. Dude, ads. I forgot to go on my premium account. I wanted to put the BGM on at a nice, opportune moment. How about we retry that? Shall we? Pretend this didn't happen. Oh, hey Boomer. What a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Just kidding. I did, because I texted you to come join me today. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm saying this for the very first time today. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend so far. If you're having a long weekend, feel free to raise your hand in the chat. If you're having a long weekend, today is actually a happy Sunday. Usually I feel like a little bit bittersweet when I say happy Sunday, because I was like, dude, I don't know, it's just like, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I don't want to do that. Let me know how the BGM sounds, if it's too loud or if it's too quiet. We got some happy long weekenders here in the chat. Dude, if I did not have a long weekend this weekend, I would actually be dying. Genuinely. I have two mini stories to tell you before we get into the study sesh. But if you'd like to mark yourself present for today's stream, let me know what you're ordering. Let's see some emojis of what you're ordering here at the cafe in the chat. I have a latte. I actually went out and got some milk for that coffee. So that's what I'll be having. Wait, I want to get my little... Here we go. You know, as a gamer, I have to have this on my desk. It's not the right time. Honestly, if you're thinking about buying this, I would say it's cute and all, but I don't think I would buy it. I don't think I can recommend it. Only because the app kinda sucks, and it's like, you know, the time isn't like updated. It's not as intuitive as you think it is. But if you don't mind like doing a little bit of extra work to make sure that it stays updated, then I think it's quite worth it. Why is it... Hello? Okay, well... Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. I'd be having a water park Sunday myself. Oh, are you gonna go to the water park today? I bet Boominis is going to be... Wait, I bet Boominis is going to be the next heir to the family fortune with those moves. Well, I am wearing my Succession shirt today. I might as well leave the hand cam on, huh? I might as well. I am wearing my Disgusting Brothers. We haven't quite got there yet in our watch along. I don't know if you can make it out. Tom Womscams. I mean, I think it's gonna be fun as we're watching the show to see when exactly these scenes happen. I don't think we're quite there yet because you can't really tell because of the freaking focus. Might be too hot to be wearing this actually. I don't know. I kind of regret it already. But yeah, Greg looks a little bit more corporate in these photos. His hair is not messy, I guess. His hair is swooped back. I love Greg, man. That's my favorite character. That's my Succession Oshi. I always think, like, why can't I have a normal like husbando, right? Like during my entire life, dude, I had another story to tell you, but here I go going on a tangent. My entire life, right? I was like, I feel like I needed to get a husbando because that's like what all the other weeb girls are doing, you know? So I have can I grab it? It's right there. It's right there. Maybe I could just bring this. No. Ah, dude, I wish I could just grab the hand cam and bring it over, but I don't know if the cable is long enough. Previously, I got into Kuroko's basketball. Maybe it's good I didn't bring the hand cam over because this shit is dusty. I'm actually planning to spend my long weekend to hopefully clean my room a little bit, dust things down. Here you go. Previous husband. I didn't even finish Kuroko's basketball because I thought it kind of like took too long. It was interesting, but like at the same time, like I don't think that the basketball games carry that much, like I don't know. It just I just dropped it. But yeah, previously in Boomi's fandom life, this was my husbando, Kagami Taiga. I don't know, I just thought he was really cool. I do have I was really into like tsundere and mega net characters. Yeah. And you know, it just kind of felt like it did feel a little bit performative, I'll admit, because it's like I'm not really getting a husbando for like the love of character. I'm doing it because I feel like it's like what I needed to complete myself as like a weeb girl. Well, now I don't know. Now I get it, but it's a shame that my character is like not anime related whatsoever, and I feel like it's not even like that great of a character to have as your husband. But I get it. I understand it now. You want to like dedicate your passion towards the character. You want to learn about them inside and out. I understand now, but now it's just like it feels weird. When it's like a real life character. It's like a lot easier to like husbando like an anime character than it is a real life character. A live action character. It feels like, I don't know, a little bit disgusting. I don't know. Anyways, welcome. Ians, you're having a coffee, a hot coffee or an iced coffee? I'm out here with my latte. Let me take a sip. I added some sugar. Unlike last week, I can actually drink this. Let's go. Yep, water parking it up. Oh my god, that sounds so much fun, Dennis. Dennis is having an ice cream shake? A milkshake. Are you having a milkshake? Ice cream and a handshake? Oh, I love that. I love they got creative with that. Luciano's having a hamburger. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the food at the cafe. Look at my stuffed animals, dude. Ding Ding is like... Maybe it's better that Ding Ding looks like that. Because... Would it be like inappropriate? Should I set them? Look nice. Would it be inappropriate otherwise? Right, they're one big happy family now. Take a look. Ding Ding, Pepe, the Pikachus. You had a hot coffee. Ooh, delish. I'm very excited for hot coffee season to come back. Lately, ooh, knee reveal. And Boomi, why are you so pale? Lately, the weather has been really nice, so I haven't like, I don't know, it's been nice to like not have to think, oh man, I'm gonna be like sweating my ass off by the time that I get to work tomorrow, you know? It's just like, I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's nice and cool. I'm not sweating anymore. It's perfect weather, like the last few days. So because the weather has been so nice, I told you guys about this. I've been really wanting to do this. I finally check this off my bucket list. I walked not the entirety of Manhattan, but quite a bit. Wait, do I have like any proof? Let me get the let me share my steps with you guys. So, not gonna lie, I'm pretty exhausted today. Let's take a look at the stats. Let me just grab this from my Discord because I sent this to myself. Let's take a look at the stats. I want to ask you guys, how long do you think I was out yesterday? And how many miles, or like how long do you think I was walking? Like, I want the time and I want the distance. If you guys are happen to have a guess. I didn't walk the entirety of Manhattan, but I did walk I would say quite a bit of it. Chibi, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day. A hot coffee mixed with bourbon. I've never actually like tried coffee and like alcohol, but oh, maybe that'd be like so much fun to do during Christmas. You know how people drink like the Baileys? I used to do a milkshake with the Baileys, like the strawberries and cream. I thought that was really good. That was like back in college. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's get my So I took 31,000 steps. Yes, almost like 32,000 steps yesterday. I walked 14.7 miles. 5 miles in 3 hours is my guess. 3 hours? I wish it was 3 hours, dude. I left home. I would say I left home at like 11:30 at the latest. Somewhere between 11 and 11:30. And I got home by like 7:30. I really didn't account for breaks or anything on this walk. You know, I thought that I would be able to put together like a video that'd be far more interesting, but not really. I did get like some footage of some things and like pictures of buildings and stuff, but like how am I gonna turn this into something fun? I don't know. I might just do like a day in the life or something. I have no idea. We'll see what I can do with that footage. But something for the most part, you know, you're walking through New York and just like, oh wow, you know, what cool things am I gonna see, right? For the most part, it was completely normal. Not really sure like what else to say. Like, I just saw some buildings. It was just like, I think maybe everybody's out and about for a Labor Day weekend. I don't know, but it was rather normal, not too crowded. I was walking. I started from the very top of Central Park, which is 110th Street, and I went all the way down to Battery Park, which is like where you can see the Statue of Liberty. So not the entirety of Manhattan, because I think it probably, if you don't yeah, I think it probably goes up to like 125 or beyond that. I have no idea. I've never been that high up before. But I used to live next to the chopped cheese place. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what chopped cheese is. I feel like it's kind of become like, I wouldn't say like a meme, but here, let me share my screen. And then we'll get started soon. I think I still have like 8 minutes where I can yap. Okay. And then we'll start the timer. Get the browser in here. Oh. Let's just crop all of that. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then let's okay. Yeah, cool, whatever. Yeah, so there's this chopped cheese place. Basically, they're just like, they claim that they're the ones who invented the chopped cheese. I used to live near here, like maybe a couple blocks down, not too far away from here at all. And I had no idea that this was the chopped cheese place until I think like maybe a little bit after I moved away. So I was like, oh, I gotta go check it out. I'm not gonna play any of these videos because I haven't like checked for my reflection yet. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So I started all the way up there. I took a walk through Central Park. I don't know if you knew, Central Park is actually so beautiful. There's so much nature. Definitely one of my favorite parks. It's been a long while since I've last been there. So I sat down probably for like an hour watching some guy with his he had his speaker out and he was fishing, and they just built a new pool where people are saying, I saw like on the subreddit, people were saying like, oh, don't go to the new pool because people are like shitting in the pool because it's a free pool, I guess, and people are just like being really disrespectful to it. But when I went there, dude, I don't know why I didn't get any video of it, but it's so nice. It's huge, it's beautiful. It's like they have like a little viewing area where you can just watch people, like I guess swimming and stuff, and I don't know, I thought it was really nice. But yeah, I walked quite a bit, and then yeah, it was pretty nice. It was a pretty nice walk. Wait, I want to find a specific picture. Let me hide this for a second. Okay, so as I was walking, right, this guy, he not really pulled me aside, but he kind of like got in my way, and he was like, hey, I have a question to ask you. And I'm just like, you know, a little bit weary, because whenever a stranger kind of like wants to, you know, talk to you, you're kind of like, you're a little suspicious. You're like, what do you want from me, man? Are you trying to scam me or something? He said, have you ever seen a seagull eat a pigeon before? I'm like, what are you talking about? What, a seagull eat a pigeon? Like, no, I haven't seen that. What are you talking about? He said, look over there. I didn't get this on video, but he had, there was this seagull. You could see it. Oh, it's a BGM. There's a seagull here. Here. Look at this. Look at this guy, dude. He literally had a dead pigeon in his mouth. Dude, you could even see the blood on his beak. He had the dead pigeon in his mouth, and the pigeon was just like, I don't even know what happened. He was flying with the pigeon, the seagull. So the guy he's like, hey, have you ever seen a dead... Sorry, he said, have you ever seen a seagull eat a pigeon before? I look over, the seagull is flying around with the pigeon in his mouth, like a hawk or something. I don't know. and I'm trying to paint the picture, but I was in such shock. It's like you've never seen anything like that before. I mean, just the pigeon is just lifelessly hanging out of his beak, and the seagull's literally flying around with it. Everybody's like, oh my god, you know, ducking, because they don't want to get hit by this seagull. He drops it at the bottom of the stairs. I think we're like right in front of the Moynihan train station. So there's like stairs where people can like chill and relax on. A bunch of pigeons around, like eating bread or something, and then the seagull eating another bird. He flies around with the pigeon in his mouth and then drops it at the base of the stairs. Everybody's like, whoa, you know, ducking, like, I don't want to get hit by this. And the seagull, he tries to do like another lap, like he's trying to go back and eat it, but he ends up just resting on this light pole. Guys, like, look over there, he's right over there. It's so gross. It was wait, let's see. I do think I have a picture of it, but I'm gonna check like how gruesome it is before. It could be worse. It could be worse. Okay, if you don't want to look, close your eyes. But it's not that bad. It's quite from far away. Here it is. Yeah, that's the crime scene. That's the crime scene. And also like how it says, the sign says don't feed the bird. Well, is it against the rule if the birds are like feeding on each other? Anyways, closing this. Nicholas, welcome, welcome. My VTuber connoisseur friend sent me here. Really? Here? To my stream? In the middle of me yapping about a seagull eating a pigeon alive? Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much. I think I'm about done yapping, and if we have some work to do, well, let me know. What are you guys gonna work on today? I actually probably should start writing stuff down in my notebook. There's things I wanted to work on today, but I don't quite remember. I wonder if the seagull's name was Kendall. Maybe they did ketamine together. and the pigeon, he is like, oh my god, there's a... What would be like a bird equivalent to a deer? they're flying together, and he's like, oh, get out the way. But yeah, I wish I could show you some more photos. Let's see. Do I have anything interesting? Let's see. I know, it's just a bunch of videos on here. I'll just show you like the first frame of the videos. This is what I did all day yesterday. Just to walk. Walking for like 7-8 hours. I mean, to be fair, it was like, I think like 40 minutes train ride to get to the chopped cheese place. But you have the gorgeous Manhattan skyline. This is actually Hudson River Park. I've never actually been to Hudson River Park before. So it was my first time going, and it's really, really beautiful. I think that if you want to appreciate like the energy of the city, but you don't quite like, you know, all the honking horns and like the air, I think Hudson River Park is a very nice way to enjoy the city without overwhelming yourself too much, because I do agree that, like, you know, the streets and stuff can be quite hectic. That being said, you do kind of miss out on some of the architecture and stuff. Once I realized that we were walking closer to the financial district, I was like, oh man, like it would have been nice to see how the city changed from like Times Square to Hell's Kitchen to Chelsea to Greenwich Village to like the financial district and like whatever neighborhoods I'm missing in between. But this was like a really, like, I never walk around this area, so it was like a really nice nice route. I've yapped far worse. I'm going to do chores. Oh, chores. Uni starts Tuesday. Oh man. The final days of summer vacation. Isn't that the worst? But hey, you know, some of the things that I look forward to as someone who is post-grad, I would say enjoy the time in university. I think one of the things that I miss the most about being in university was just the community on my college campus. Then again, I was someone who was like very involved in extracurriculars and stuff. But you know, after graduating, you don't really, at least for me, because I went to school out of state, you don't really like have that same kind of like community or like, you know, schedule to hang out with your friends on a regular basis. I would say definitely anybody at all who's a university student now, be sure to cherish those moments, because those are like memories you're going to hold on to forever. Like, just as I'm talking about that, I'm pulling out like 5, 6, 7 different stories, or I'm just hanging out with my friends, and it's just like, oh, it was the best time ever. Let's see, do I have anything else? I don't think so. I got really, like, you can see how tall the World Trade Center is from here, which is kind of insane, but when you get up close to it, it's actually even crazier. Wait, let me watch this video first. I have to make sure that I'm not in any of the reflections. Oh my gosh. An amazing building. Absolutely amazing. Okay, let me show this to you. Take a look at that. The One World Trade Center. And then right next to it, you have the 9/11 memorial too. So, and I just, it's hard to, like, every time that I go up to this building, I'm like, wow. It's really hard to fathom the size of this building. Like, I see the tip of it every day from like where I work, and just you don't really think that it's that big until you're up there. And for all my suckheads, all my suckers in the chat, you guys don't quite know this yet. Look at that! You can see the Statue of Liberty right here. Do you see it? That's the Statue of Liberty. But to all my suckers, this park, Battery Park, and I think it might be like this place in the park in particular. I don't know. There's a lot of construction going on in the park, so it's a little bit hard to tell, like if I was in the right spot or not. But I think that this is the spot where the show ends. This is where the finale is. A spoiler alert. The last shot of the whole series was taken, if not here, at this park. So yeah, dude. We'll revisit this picture later on. Yeah, once we finish the show. Anyways, it's time to get to work. Yeah, y'all. Let me go ahead and hide this. Please let Suckers stick as a nickname. Yeah, you guys want to be called the Suckers? You guys got suckered in to watch this show about rich people and their daddy issues. But it's compelling, isn't it? It's so good. Alright, let's turn the hand cam back on. And let's go ahead and start our timer. Okay, it's right here. I'm gonna restart it in 3, 2, 1. It's officially work time, so I will keep my yapping to minimal once I write down the stuff that I want to work on today. Oh, okay. I don't know what this one is, but okay, I think I know what I want to do. Okay, alright, yeah, I know what I want to do today. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. I got an email for New York Comic Con, and they had like, it was just like, more guests are announced. I don't think I can afford to go, but it's like definitely on my bucket list to go one of these years. But as I was scrolling down, I was just like, okay, wow, they got Kingpin going, they got you know, blah blah blah, more people are going, and then I see they have Phineas going, and then as I scroll, and Ferb, no way. And once I saw that, dude, I love Vincent Martella. I loved Everybody Hates Chris. Dude, you're so in there. I love that show, and I loved his character. I think I'll be more excited to meet, I think his name was Greg in Everybody Hates Chris, right? Be more excited to meet him as Greg from Everybody Hates Chris than Phineas. Where's Perry? How do you even make that noise? Is there a tutorial? How do they do it? I had no summer vacation. I did a full semester this summer. Really? I'll only enjoy relevant classes for my major. I had 2 friends, but they copied off of each other. No. No. Well, maybe if your club has, if your school has any clubs that you might be interested in. I don't know. I was somebody who, like I said, I got very involved in extracurriculars, even though that was not something that I did in high school. I was very, very shy in high school. But like I said, I went to school out of state, for the purpose of like, you know, trying to challenge myself and stuff. So from the get-go, I joined a lot of clubs. It was really easy because I did make a friend online from like the roommate search thing, and we were like inseparable. That's usually how I am. I'm kind of like, I'm not the leader, I'm a follower. I'll usually have like one best friend for a period of my life that I'm just, you know, we're two peas in a pod. And they're usually like the more extroverted friend who like takes me out to things. This is how I joined my cult, actually. We went to a few parties with like a couple of other friends, and the cult was just like, hey, like they literally like took us into a room, a private room, and tried to recruit us into it. Actually sounds so sus. If you guys are interested in hearing me do, I don't want to call it like a tell-all, but maybe like an AMA about being in a sorority, I'd be very down. I could talk about it all day because I think it's just like such an interesting experience to go through. And I've done like a lot of research into different kinds of sororities and like all of that when I was building like our recruitment programs and stuff. Anyways, what was I saying? Where did I start off with that? It was easy to like start off making friends in that club, and that club had like affiliations with like a bunch of other clubs. So it was usually just like, I don't know, like maybe like once a week or something, where you, I mean, they had events going on every single day because there's like a huge like network of clubs and stuff, but like once a week you can go to like an event for like, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours. They'll have food, they'll have icebreakers, you meet a couple other students, you leave whenever you want. Maybe they'll go study after. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I don't have the energy for extracurricular. I feel that. Alrighty. Time to get to work. Today, I am working on boomer reports, which is fun and exciting. Yeah. Feeding myself and cleaning up. Ooh, what are you having? I wanted to eat mac and cheese for lunch, but I realized I have some brie cheese in the fridge. I have brie cheese and like the spicy apple jam and some grapes. So I think I might have that for lunch. I accidentally bought too much cheese. Any cheese lovers in the chat? Do you guys have any cheese recommendations? Like I said, I've been like really into brie cheese. I think it's so... I don't know. I think I like the texture. I think the taste is fine, but I particularly like the texture. Like, it's buttery, you know? Like, sometimes you just want to, like, eat a spoonful of butter. This satisfies that craving. Hopefully I didn't just out myself by saying that as, like, some kind of freak weirdo. And that's a normal thing, right? Right? You want to just chalk a spoonful of butter in your mouth. Eggs or bulldog? Ooh. Ooh, a bulldog is so spicy. I had to stop eating it. I like the I like the carbonara flavor. Wait, let me move this real quick. Oh, is this even long enough? I don't think it is. Oh shoot. Okay. Maybe I'll move it back. I need to get a longer cord for my camera. It's currently not very awesome with my setup. I don't know, I just got like so much shit on my desk. I'm a person clearly who likes to own clutter. But I also I don't like living in clutter. But I like just buying things, like little trinkets and knickknacks that makes me happy. For example, this Boomi Mamana keychain that you can get right now on shop.welcometolucid.com. Isn't it so cute? So, confident and bratty. Well, if you would like to, own me, well, you can. Exclamation mark. Merch. I was gonna say March, and I was like, that's not the word. What is the what is the word for it? I love this coffee cheese. Coffee cheese, that's a thing. Get from a local place? I didn't realize that was a thing. I'm gonna go to like a farmer's market more often. I got honey from a farmer's market that I just like walk past. I thought that this would be like my life when I lived in New York, you know, going to like a local things like that. But I don't go outside. I don't take the initiative to go outside. It is what it is. I think it just matters to like make the time for it. I'm really bad at like managing my time. I don't know. It's like an hour. You can do a lot in an hour, but I'm like, oh, it's gonna take me an hour to do that. I don't know. I could be a little bit better at you know, being like, oh, I have 2 hours that are free. How am I gonna spend this 2 hours wisely? Wait, what is Caprice? Caprice? That dew is amazing when fresh. Oh, it's a brie. Lasts much longer in the fridge, but tastes worse. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get that. I love brie cheese. I think I'm definitely somebody who's far more into textures than I am, wait. Someone that's far more into textures than I am, like... Wait, sorry. I'm focused. Than I am taste. Is what I was trying to say. If something has a good texture, I am on that. I think like a lot of my go-to snacky time snackies have been based on texture. Like I would used to get like, you know, like those bags of mini bagels. I would get like a bag of mini bagel and I would like, I'm gonna say crush like a whole thing, but I would eat a decent amount because I'm really enjoying the texture of the bagel and it's like an addicting kind of satisfaction. Dude, I just saw something in the Canva. I had a, not like a bad dream, but like I had a dream that I spoiled something that I shouldn't have said. I spoiled some internal company news. Glad to see that that didn't happen actually. Yeah. I wonder when that news is gonna come out. I hope it's soon. Maybe I should ask. I hope you guys look forward to it. Whenever it may come out. I'm gonna stop talking about it now. Just be hyped. I think we have a couple of things to be hyped about going on internally, so yeah, you guys will be eating good as lucid dreamers. Do we have like a name for fans of lucid multimedia? Let's see. You guys should come up with one. Oh my god. Our gender ratio is actually like in a good spot. I mean, it could be because I'm doing it for like the last 3 months, but females, we are above 0%. Let's go. We got some women in the chat. Maybe not right now, but sometimes. I went to a farmer's market for corn. The strawberries smell... Strawberries have a smell? Like raw strawberries have a smell? That's actually like the best news that I've ever heard. I must be getting like the shittiest strawberries then. Strawberries are smell so strong. Do they like actually smell like, you know, like when you think of the strawberry smell, or like... I'm probably thinking of like artificial taste. Does it actually have a smell? Like... Does it smell like strawberries, I mean? Sweet. Okay, cool, cool. Gonna be healthier and eat eggs. I should probably be eating more eggs. I try to eat healthy because my work does order in lunch. So I try to eat my healthy greens during that time. And I do try to have spinach for dinner every night, even though I don't really like spinach. I think it's okay. I'm still wondering why water is wet. Good morning, Papa Baba. Why is... No, I don't know. It's that debate again. Is water wet or does water make things wet? I do think that it makes sense that water is... No, that wetness is a consequence of water. I mean, I guess not always water. You can be wet without water. Not what I meant like that, but oh man, wanted to get a certain analytic, but I have to go back and watch the VOD because I deleted the picture. Boo!
Hi guys, Amaya Pande.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute. Here. Oh, that's nice. It's not bad at all. Ooh, marinate some meat. Oh, that sounds so good. I don't know. I did used to enjoy cooking, but now that I've been working, I've definitely been eating out a little bit more than I should. I don't know. I like cooking when I'm at home. When we have like a nice, like if I have like a nice kitchen, then yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna make use of this kitchen. Like I was cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like pretty nice foods. Maybe not as nice, but you know, like trying to. Sorry, I am locked in. I'll be trying to wait, let me finish this part before I talk. Okay, what was I saying? A steak. A steak. I can make a mean steak. I'm not really good at like marinating my meat, but yeah, I can make a pretty mean steak. My dad is like huge into cooking. He likes cooking all forms, all different kinds of food. Definitely like really heavy foods. He's a carnivore for sure. I don't know. I think cooking is really fun. I really like every time I'm cooking, I'm always just like, wow, isn't it amazing that you could just like throw some grass and some meat together and make it taste good? Like, I don't know, just the fact that it comes from nature, I'm just like, damn, how do they do that? Who discovered this? It's like, I mean, like even like salt and stuff, you know, salt's like such a cornerstone of all cooking. And oil and like fire. Who thought of that? The science of it all coming together is impressive. Okay, this one is okay. I should probably respond to comments today too. I have not done that for a couple days. I'm not gonna lie, I am exhausted from yesterday. 14 miles. So you have like a lot of the streets in Manhattan go from like 1 to like, you know, however high up, but once you get to 1, like you're not at the bottom of Manhattan, right? You know, you're just at the bottom of like, I guess like the top of like the new part. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how it works. But there's quite a few more. I think there's like an hour more walking. Like after I got to like the early numbers, like after I got to like 1 and stuff, I was just like, okay, how much longer do I have? Oh, like an hour and a half. Shit. My legs hurt so much yesterday. I thought it would be a lot worse today, but it's actually not quite sore. I'm doing okay. I think my body is just really tired. I mean, you know, being outside all day, oh, it wouldn't be. That being said, gorgeous day. I couldn't have picked a better day to do this. This has been on my bucket list for like the last year, I think. Or at least I kind of like threw it around last year as like a little silly, oh, it seems like it'll be fun to walk like, let's say 8 hours. The length of Manhattan. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was a lot of fun. Not being sad. I don't know where to find these stats that I'm looking for. Oh, is it here? Oh, sweet, sweet. That being said, I don't know if I would, if it's like recommended. You're not walking often. I walk, I think, about 2 miles every day. Part of my commute. And I do enjoy walking. I like just being part of the city, I guess. Making you hungry. Alright, I'll stop talking about steak. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Sweet. I'm making good progress. It means I'll have time to do like extra things. Neato. God, I wish I got more sleep though. Oh, it's like my eyes are just so tired. Anxiety made me take the car more and walk less this summer. My weight did not appreciate that. I do get like, I don't know if it's like in my head. I don't know. When I'm walking too, I definitely, because I'm somebody who enjoys people watching. So I'm always perceiving other people, but I think like a consequence of that is just like, oh, how are they perceiving me? It's not like, are they? It's like, it's not a question of like if or are they, right? It's just like my brain is automatically thinking how, and it's just also thinking like the worst. When I was laying in bed yesterday, and I was kind of thinking like, I do feel like a bulk of my walk I was worried about that for whatever reason. I think probably because like, here's another offhand story. I cut my hair like way too short. I had like these split ends and stuff, And, you know, I was washing my hair and I'm just like, dude, I gotta like get rid of it. Like these split ends. So I didn't really like think it through. Like lengthwise. I just thought like, you know, I'll be a little bit generous with the scissors. I was too generous with the scissors. And I wouldn't say it looks bad. Like, you know, usually, chat, you know, usually you'll be able to see, can you see? Usually my hair will be like down here. It'll be down here. Maybe here. I don't know. It'll be like around here. Dude. As soon as I cut it, I was like, I fucked up. I fucked up. Ah! So, you know, it was like my first day going out with this new unintentional haircut. And then, you know, I wanted to like dress cute and stuff, but like I was already, like I woke up a little bit late and I was like, I gotta leave now if I want to make time. And I am kind of the person who like obsesses over the details. So the fact that I forgot to put on my little hoop earrings that day, I was just like, damn. And then like, there's so many like wealthy neighborhoods on that route that you're taking. So I'm walking through the Upper East Side and these people, they just ooze wealth, you know? It's like, if you think about like, it was like walking through like a Ralph Lauren ad. It's actually so funny. And then in my head, like I'm just like I know that I shouldn't even, you know, like why even think about that? But then again, I guess maybe they just look like really relaxed and wealthy, and maybe I'm just being jealous and like projecting my insecurities onto their status. But like, dude, maybe I want to wear like a white t-shirt and have my cardigan over my shoulders like that, you know? But I was just out there in a t-shirt and some wrinkled shorts and socks that don't even match my shoes. And then I forgot to put my earrings on. So I think I started my walk on like a pretty self-conscious note, and then that just kind of continued. I don't know if you guys feel like the same. I try not to think about it. That's something that I'm working on. Trying to think like, okay, you know, people aren't looking at me as much as I think that they are. I think it's I don't know. Like I said, I was really shy growing up. Dizzy, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Sit back, relax, and get something to work on. I yap a lot, so it's like definitely like studying with your talkative friends who are just gonna keep distracting you. But then again, I think because New York is such like a pedestrian friendly city, I do try to like distract myself by like not just like people watching, but like, you know, looking at buildings and like appreciating the architecture. Like there's so much to look at instead of just people. But I do think it's really fun to look at people. People are so interesting. I think what made me like a little bit scared to look at people too was that one year I was at the park, and you know, I was just like, this was before, like I was just looking at people like normally, right? I think it was like my very first year here, taking a look around, taking a little bit of a gander, and some guy caught me looking, and he glared at me and like he wouldn't stop staring, and I was like, oh, like am I like not supposed to like look at people? I don't know like what the etiquette is, but I don't think I'm staring. Like I'm just watching. Like I'm not staring in like a creepy way, you know? I'm just like looking around, and I'm making sure that I'm like not, you know, gawking at people. But I don't know. Maybe the way that I'm doing it isn't the way that it's coming across. I don't know. Ever since that happened, I was just like, okay, like I avoid eye contact immediately. As soon as my eyes meet somebody, I look away. But, you know, maybe, I also think, like, maybe I should just kind of own it. Like, what are they gonna do? Come up to me? Just be like, sorry, dude, I'm just looking around. And maybe compliment them, diffuse the situation. I thought your haircut looked really nice. So I was just like, wow, I wonder where'd he get... I don't know. I'm trying to overcome it. Okay. Yeah, today I'm working on a little thing that we do called the Boomer Report. It's been kind of on and off, but you know, now that the summer is done, I don't know, because I tried doing it before once a month, but then I do feel like for it to be fun for me, I want to do like a little bit more planning, and then the summer was just like really busy for me. But now that it's starting to get a little colder, I have a better idea of what I want to do with it, how to make it fun, not just for me, but for everybody involved. But basically, you could send in like a little worksheet or a little letter or voicemail. And yeah, and we'll read it live on our little radio show on stream. I'm trying to make the form a little bit easier to read. Tom Hanks? Tom Hanks. Yeah, just kidding. Imagine. He does kind of look like Tom Hanks in this angle, huh? This is, what's his name? Matthew McFadden? Widely known as, Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice, starring Keira Knightley. But he really broke out in his role as Tom Wambsgans in Succession. So I guess he is a Tom. I'm wearing my favorite sweater of all time. Oh wait, now you can get kind of a better look. We haven't gotten to any of these scenes yet. Oh. Yeah, because Disgusting Brothers is a season 4 thing. I think most of these have happened in season 3. Maybe this one, I think these, sorry, I don't know directions. I think these two, season 3, these two might be, this could be season 2. This could be season 3 as well. I don't know. This one's for sure season 4, I think. Look how dapper Greg looks. Right? His hair is all combed to the side. That's how you know he means business. That's how you know his soul is corrupted by wealth, influence, power. I mean, dude. Can you blame him? Unlimited amount of money. If you're interested in hearing me yap more about this shirt, we do Succession Sunday. Every single Sunday, including today, we'll be doing Suck Sunday at... I gotta update the waiting room. That's another thing I gotta do. Because on my schedule, I put it like an hour earlier than I usually do. Wait, fuck. Okay, wait. That's... Okay, alright. Let me fix that. I forgot all about that. When does it say it in the Discord? And then that's how I'm going to... base it. When we do a watch through my favorite show with my favorite people, you guys, every single Sunday. We are currently on season 2, but if you need to be caught up to speed, just come to our Suck Sunday pre-show. Yeah, so it's at 6, so all of them say 6 p.m. Okay, alright, let me fix that. So we'll be meeting again at 5 p.m. and then doing the watch through at 7. Live. Where are all of these to replay? Where are my streams? Filter. Inspiration dashboard. Oh, it's because of the date range. Duh, stupid Boomi. You're an idiot. Okay. Let's push these back an hour earlier. This one's at 5. Yeah, so we'll be talking about season 2, episode 3 and 4 in a few hours. And then in the Discord, we'll be watching season 2, episode 5 and 6. Please look forward to that. The show is, it's really great. Right, chat? You guys have been enjoying it? Oh, thank you so much for sharing the VOD, Eins. Thank you. Okay, there's actually a couple things I gotta do. Okay, let's see. What I'm doing it now is, we are still down for tomorrow. I, let's see, have a Marvel Rival stream planned for tomorrow. We had like another game we wanted to play, but you know, it was a little bit too late notice to try and get as many people as we could to get into it. So we're doing a backup game. Marvel Rivals for the very first time, for me at least. Gonna confirm with everybody real quick. So, as a VTuber, you know, you gotta confirm your time and date. Let's see, start. I like to be really like, I don't know. I think that, like I said, I'm somebody who likes to get bogged up in the details. So I'm definitely like, hey, if you're interested, react. And then I put like the timestamps in there, and like I try to make sure that we have a start time, an end time, a time to come in for a setup. I want to make sure that the responsibility is crystal clear to everybody before we get things done. And probably, I mean, I guess, I think I should have asked yesterday, but, you know, I was kind of busy walking for 14 miles. It sounds ridiculous to say it out loud. But it's been something that's on my bucket list for quite a long time. Okay, gonna confirm that we're doing that, because I gotta make a thumbnail for it, and I want to make sure that everybody is confirmed. I've never... Rivals is already done. Really? It seemed like they're doing so well. I thought when it released, I was like, oh, it's brilliant. Like, why haven't they thought of this sooner? You know? And look at the skins and stuff, and like the popularity of the movies. I've never played it. It's not really my kind of game. But I do like comic book movies. I wouldn't quite say that I'm into comic books yet. I'm interested in getting into them, but I do kind of find it a little bit overwhelming. And then this is just on me too. I don't really... It's a lot of words compared... Like, I grew up reading manga, so it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's like a lot of words on American comic book pages than like manga, you know? I don't know. This is me being lazy, but I enjoy like I enjoyed like Ultimate Alliance and like Injustice and stuff. I like the games. Maybe not so much of like team playing games, but I like the games and I like the movies. I don't know if that makes me like the worst kind of fan, but hey, someone's gotta be it. Someone's gotta be the poser. That's me. Their player count is equal to Overwatch 2. Oh, I remember Overwatch 2 is supposed to be like notoriously awful, right? People are like, why'd they even make a 2? Right? I don't know. I don't play games that were made after 2015 because I'm stuck up. No, it's because my computer can't run it. I don't know. I don't like games that are like too heavily relying on like team things because I'm like really sensitive and like I don't want to get yelled at. I know that I'm trash at it. I think the last game that I played like this is Modern Warfare 2019, and the only mode that I would play, I mean I could play other modes and stuff, but like my tactic is really just like gun and run, you know, like just go out, like my KD is awful. But I enjoy playing those kinds of, I don't enjoy playing those kinds of games because I know that my tactic isn't that good. I forgot what I was trying to say. But catch me on, what did they have? It was Shoot the Ship. Do you guys remember that? They had that playlist. I wish you could choose the map. That's why I stopped playing Modern Warfare, because I enjoyed the small maps so much. Shipment and I don't know. But remember they had like that small map with like all of the little boxes. What was it called? You know, like the boxes. And then they had the other one, which is like kind of like the training ground. I like those maps because it's just really small, really fast paced. I thought that like 20v20 Shipment was the best thing ever. And then after I got to that, I couldn't play regular Modern Warfare anymore. You know? I went too heavy on like the tactic of just die. But I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to playing Marvel Rivals tomorrow. Like I said, I really did enjoy playing Ultimate Alliance, so you know, I know it's a completely different game, but I think it will be fun to see the characters, I guess. I don't know. It runs low settings and mods can help. That's true. That's true. I do kind of enjoy playing old games too, because it's like, I don't know, I never really was a huge game player. I did like gaming, but I wasn't like good at playing them, so I never did growing up. Wait, okay, did I do? Wait, let's see. So it does feel good to like check off a lot of the games that I grew up hearing about, and you know, people say, oh, this is a classic, that's a classic, and seeing what is so good about it. But it and I think it does make playing modern games fun. Unfortunately, I can't run it on stream, but I do play Cyberpunk a little bit, like when I don't even know how. I could crank up the settings and play for like 10 minutes. Maybe I can't like get very far in the game, but like if I'm just walking around, we're good. We're good in Cyberpunk. But I don't know, it's just like impressive to go from like a game that's 15 years old and then going to a modern game and then just realizing how far gaming has progressed. And considering the last GTA I played was GTA 4, and then we're going backwards too. Like I definitely want to play at least Vice City before 6 comes out. That's gonna be mind-blowing. I'm gonna be like such a time traveler. Most of my library is old. Isn't it best when we have like older games in there? Older game, like I think I can run modern games on my PC like okay. But when I'm adding on top of, you know, me on here and then streaming and like, you know, OBS and like all of that kind of stuff, kills the computer. Can't do shit. Okay, let's see. How am I gonna organize this? I'm actually making pretty good pace, so I'm feeling okay with yapping. And then after here, let's add... Maybe I should like plan this out. Ah, not phone link. Get this off of my screen. No way Cyberpunk runs on the Switch too. I mean, I guess I can see it. I think I can see it. I like how detailed it is, but I don't know. I think I would see a group with the same NPCs hanging out, and that really breaks my immersion. I think like games like that, Cyberpunk, and I think like Harry Potter, or what's like another game that's like immersion heavy? Those are the games where I'm like, don't break my immersion, you know? I feel like GTA 6 might be the same. Like I actually want perfect conditions to be playing that game, so that way I can be fully engrossed in the story and the world, because they put so much into it, you know? I feel like it's not disrespectful to play it on like low settings, but Cyberpunk has to be one of my favorite games, dude. I'll admit, I'm having a hard time like getting engrossed in the story. I've tried... I have started a new save, but I haven't really been playing it too often. This is my second time trying to start the game. But I haven't gotten like too far into it either. But both times that I've played, I don't think I've reached Keanu Reeves. I think I reached him the first time, but like barely, you know? And then I'm like, oh wait, yeah, he is in this game, isn't he? And I forget that that's like the thing about the game, is that Keanu Reeves is here. I always forget that he's in the game, and then they start like talking about it. I'm like, oh, right. So I'm probably like really early on, right? Oh yeah, Red Dead 2. Yes. I have it on my PC, but I have like this stuttering. I don't know if it's like a bug or like if my PC's just not good enough. I think it might be a bug that's like hard to fix, because I have fixed it a couple times. I have to continuously go into the files and like delete something in there, but I have to do it literally every single time I start the game. And even then it sometimes doesn't work, but like I'd be getting like, if there could be negative frames per second, like that's what I'm getting. It's like actually atrocious. So I want to play it with you guys so bad, you don't even know. Like I think about it at least like 2-3 times a week. Like, oh man, I want to play Red Dead 2 with you guys. if I do play it, and once I do play it, I will be taking my sweet time with it. I'm not gonna, like, that's the kind of game that you're supposed to, like, you know, really chill with. Well, 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 if it isn't Ray Zero, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. I hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. I'm working on setting things up for Boomer Reports, which I should also make. Let me make a post for it too. It's like the thing that's kind of been like holding me back from doing this more consistently is that I actually need to do like quite a bit of prep work for it. I was gonna do it this weekend, like it was supposed to be today. I mentioned it during my debut, but then I was just kind of thinking like, I don't know, if I was supposed to do it today, then everything should have been ready last week, so yeah. And that's what happened with the May one, was that because I remember you guys were like, I gave you guys like not a lot of time to finish it, to like submit stuff, because I didn't have things ready the week before. So that's why I'm trying to like commit to like a better workflow for doing this kind of stuff. This is like one of my few streams that I actually have to do good prep for. But like, I don't know, like I said, I'm really bad with time management, but I have so many ideas that I want to do, but it's just a matter of like getting my I'm very like a procedural person, like overly organized. So unless like I have like a workflow or like a calendar in place or like some kind of routine in place, I don't feel confident enough to like actually jump into something, you know what I mean? I had to get all of that together, which I think I have. That was like one of the big things I wanted to do before debut, so I could start post debut really strong. What was I gonna do? What was I working on? Rumor report, and then I was gonna do blah 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 blah. I have like 5. This always happens, dude. This always happens. I'm in the middle of something, and then I open another tab thinking, oh, I gotta finish that, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. And then I lose track of what I was originally working on. Alright, let's figure this out. Okay, I would say that this is kind of good. Okay. Oh, I know. If I write down everything that I've been doing, then I would know where it lies. Okay. This for today. This is perfect. Presentation. So I can write down, okay, today I worked on the Boomer report. The presentation is basically done for, basically done. Presentations are basically done. Just need to add in to the reports once received. Sweet. Now I gotta work on this. Okay, let me finish this one first. I bought my sister Red Dead 2 because it's the best game. Wait, sorry. I didn't realize I had such a weird face on. My bad. Is it gone? Is it all gone? It must have happened when Get rid of everything. Get rid of everything. Get rid of... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. I punched the my bad. Okay, I bought my sister Red Dead 2 because it's the game with the best horse riding, and she works with horses. I got her the best horse game, and then I bought her the controller. Oh yeah, I heard that the horse is like, I've played a little bit of it. Because I remember I played a bit of it when I went home for Christmas, because my dad has it, right? And I played some when I went home from Christmas while I was in the middle of finishing the first game. And the horse mechanics, I remember I thought it was so confusing because I was so used to Red Dead 1. But it really does feel good on the second one. I'm really looking forward to seeing like the new features, because I haven't played that game. Like, I've only played GTA 5 and back, so I'm not like quite familiar with what sort of like immersion things that Red Dead 2 has brought to Rockstar's arsenal, you know? And I hope that I can play it before I get to GTA 6, because I think that's ideal. You know, you get to see like some of the stuff that they've learned and like perfected in that game, and like see how they add it to GTA 6. I feel like that's sort of how they've been doing it. Like the Grand Theft Auto is sort of like their flagship series, and the games preceding that is sort of like adding in new mechanics, testing like new technologies to add that into Grand Theft Auto. That's kind of how I've felt. Yeah, I'm really curious. I know that they have like a different wanted system, because I ran around a bit on my dad's online account. I didn't play like the main story because I didn't want any spoilers. But yeah, it's actually crazy like how much I really love Red Dead 1. It was the very first game to actually make me cry, and like I guess I don't know, like I can't really speak so much for the story because it's been some time since I finished it, and it's like, yeah, I remember bits and pieces of it, but like how it made me feel overall, I mean, then again, I did cry at the end of it. But like months removed, it's kind of like, you know, I don't really think about Red Dead all the time, you know? It's not like in the way that I think about for TV shows. I don't know. But what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? What was I trying to say? Whatever. Okay. I just noticed the Pepe plushie next to that one. Yeah, we have Pepe and we have Ding Ding. He's not what you think he is. He's just like a little he's a worm, guys. He's a worm. Telling me you don't like the way that Ding Ding looks? He's literally that you know, colon 3. That's his mouth. He's like ooh 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 ooh. I guess with his eyes like that, it's more oh. The main voice, 6 years? 6 years on Red Dead 2? That's actually crazy. I can't imagine trying to keep your voice like, you know, similar, I guess, for 6 years. Okay, alright. Okie dokie. Change this picture. How do I do that? How do I do image? Oh, download. Okay. Yeah, he's a a Neiomi. Exactly. You thought he was a mushroom? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen mushroom that color before. I've only seen worms that color before. Yeah, that's good. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, taking these notes, just jotting down. If you have like a bad time like concentrating on things like I do, like I need a paper trail for everything. If I don't have my Google Calendar, I would not like I would not know what's going on in my life whatsoever. If you need something like that to function, I started just writing down every single thing that I do that goes towards like a project or like what I'm working on. That's made it so much easier because once I'm done working on something, I could just, you know, flush that all out of my system. It's gone. Like I don't have to think about it anymore because I know, hey, if I look at my notebook and I know exactly where I left off, I know exactly what I did, I know exactly what I have to do next, the thinking is gone. If you're like me who, you know, has like 50 tabs open, because you're like thinking like, oh, I'm in the middle of this, but you think like, oh, I gotta do this part too. Yeah, just write it down and then it makes it so much easier. Now I can like start closing my tabs because I know like where things lie. I know that like things are done. Let's see, Boomer report. Let's see. Need to ... This makes it so much easier. Okay, alright. I think I know the last thing that I'm gonna do today. And I actually have to like crunch in and focus for this. Let's see. But this last thing that I'm gonna do, I think my boomer report is quite about ready for next week. At least the main things that I was hoping to get done. I am going to make sure that I give you guys plenty of time to submit your report. So I'm going to work on creating the post. And if I don't get distracted, I think that I have just enough time to finish it. Let's see. Let's put that away. Okay. Okay, maybe I don't need to do that here. We'll put this. Let's go to this tab and get the debut. Oh, that is my 5-minute timer. I've been trying to like block out my times. It's been going okay. I don't know. Because I'm trying to like I said, really time manage myself because I'm quite bad at that. So I've been trying to block out my times in my calendar to be like, okay, all right, you have a notification. You got to go to this thing. Next is this thing, right? I think it's fine. That was my notification for me eating lunch and running errands. I don't think I have any errands to run today. I think I could clean a little bit, but I think I'll eat lunch and I will prep for our next stream. Trying to be on top of my shit because I'm not very good at it. But then I also think like, I don't know, maybe it's just me feeling too like pressured to, what's the word? Not feeling pressured, but like maybe I'm just too like focused on like keeping the time and like the schedule and whatnot. Then again, I feel like I can't function without like a schedule or like a falling into a routine. I feel like without a routine, then I'm not gonna like hold myself accountable. That makes sense. I'm locked in cleaning. That's so good. I'm looking at the time and I'm like, like, am I gonna make this post in time? But I have an idea, but it's like, do I have enough time to knock it out the park in the way that I want it to? It's okay. I'll try and work as long as I could. I'm gonna lock in for these last 10 minutes. Here. Group. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. trying to make a promo post, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe I should just stick with something simple this time around. Play around with this wider idea later. Let's see. Boomi posts 2. Let's see. How about I do like animated promo posts? Yeah, how about we do that? And then I'll copy this link. Copy link, and then copy private link, and then try to make a new animated link, animated promo post, and Canva button. What would I call it? Will work on idea? Okay. Alright, I'll just use our usual posts. Not super fun. But it is what it is. I think I'll make a square version of it. Daniel, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. We're out here working. Sorry, I was locked in for a second. I was trying to rush out an idea that just came to me, but you know, sometimes it doesn't work out. I think I'll probably continue thinking about that idea. I don't know if you guys are like me. I like to sit on an idea for a very long time, but sorry, I keep like bumping into the into the microphone. But every time that I'm like, you know, I know it's like not super awesome to be like holding on to an idea for so long, but I do feel like, you know, when you sit on it for such a long time and then it becomes even better, you know, you hold on to it until it's time to release it, if that makes sense. I feel like it comes out better that way sometimes. Maybe not like super awesome of me to, like, sometimes I'll be sitting on an idea for like a year. There's one thing that I really want to do, which honestly I've been holding off on it, not because I haven't thought of like more stuff that I wanted to do with it, but mostly just because of the timing. But I really want to learn about modern art. I feel like modern art is so controversial. I want to learn about it. I want to gain some appreciation of it. So I want to go to like the MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art, learn about it without like, you know, see if there's something there that speaks to me, and then we all make something together. I don't know if it sounds super fun out like right now, but I have something. I'm cooking. Beautiful hair. You think so? Thank you so much. My designer is called Hopepene, and he's really cool, and honestly you should follow him. I think all you guys should follow him. Do I have the credits in the description? I don't know, but if you go to Twitter, HOP, wait, here, let me type their at in here. Actually, let me just share. That's my designer. They do such a great job at, I don't know, I just love their art style. And I think they're really not like a common artist to follow, but what was I gonna say? I forgot. I mean, it's like I don't know, I just really like their art style, so I was really happy that YouTube is not receiving enough. What does that mean? Just on error. Not receiving enough video to maintain. Oh, so you guys might be experiencing buffering for a little bit, but it's okay. We only have 5 minutes left. I don't know. It says it's not receiving enough video. Everything looks fine on my end, though. Can't believe my hair, dude. Dude, you can't even see it anymore. I haven't told anybody. I'm like really scared to go to work. I'm like really scared to FaceTime my mom. My mom hates it when I cut my hair. I do enjoy pigtail. Do you just like long hair too? Even though my hair, I'm rocking a bob right now, but I also have. How's this? I feel like this makes me seem a lot more elegant, doesn't it? It's nice and long, isn't it? Oh, ooh. What if I do get a bob? What if I do? I kind of, if I were to get like another hairstyle, I think I really would enjoy having like short hair. Maybe not like a bob. Maybe not like the length of T's hair, but maybe like shoulder length. I think that'd be really cute. Doing CPU or GPU encoding? I have no idea. It's a good question. I wish I could answer that for you. For someone who's been streaming for a few years, I sure do know a lot about computers. Not. Okay, a couple more things. Dude, I wish I could just use the same thumbnail over and over. Cause like thumbnails, they really like if you pop off on a thumbnail, they really get the point across. You know what I mean? It's a shame you can only really use them once. I wish I could go back, make them uglier, and then just reuse the nice one. Okay, let me download this one. Cool. I just need the text for it. I just need the copy. Why the band-aid? Hurt yourself? The band-aid is a part of Japanese culture that can signify a girl is ditzy or a bit of an airhead and silly. Is that true? Is that true? I mean, I think that makes sense. I don't know. Okay, if we can break the fourth wall a bit here. We can break the fourth wall. I would say I'm about done. I know we have 2 minutes left, but hey, if you're still working, go ahead and work. If not, I mean, I think I'm just done. Let me go ahead and actually get this post ready. I just have to make the copy for the text and then I'm set. Anyways, if we could break the fourth wall a bit here. The band-aid is a carryover from my original designer. I think the band-aids and the ribbons motif, a lot of it is the carryover from my original designer. But then when I moved to my current stylist, Hopepe-san, I changed quite a bit of a few things actually. And yeah, just to kind of simplify a lot of the motifs a little bit. And the band-aid, I decided to keep. I mean, I think probably for the reasons that you gave. I would consider myself kind of ditzy. My mom actually calls me, God, what does she call me? Oh, donkusai. Donkusai means slow. Oh. But my mom would always say like, oh my god, you're donkusai and like whatever. I don't know. I guess like clumsy and like klutzy, but it seems like donkusai is like endearing for clumsy and unskilled and slow. Jeez. And so I do think that it I don't know. It does seem kind of like fitting, right? Right? I guess it makes sense that it carried over. I don't know if I like had like things that I was like, oh yeah, keep this, keep that. But I definitely was like, oh, let's you know, maybe like take this off, take that off. And I think that like this was one of the things that remained. Your hair go a long way when it's down? Want me to back up a bit? I could back up a bit. How about I go like all the way to the other table, yeah? It's been a while since we like actually looked at me. Let's see how long it goes when it's down. So yeah, I would say like about waist level, maybe mid-back. I have this that I like to wear. I think this one looks really nice with my hair down, even though this one actually goes with a different outfit. This is my, I guess you could say this is kind of like a Boomi 2.0. I was using a 1.0 before I debuted with Lucid Multimedia, formerly known as 4V Live. And then when I did debut, I did get this 2.0. And the 1.0 had a different outfit, and I didn't honestly. I think there's like a little bit of like translation error and like miscommunication because I was not expecting to get like the original outfit along with this. I thought I was just gonna get like the 1.0 outfit, but yeah, really big round of applause to Hopepe-san's hard work for getting me the original and the new outfit. Here is the original one. Like this, and then we have this jacket. So don't mind that the dogs are out here at the cafe. Who let the dogs out? This is quite the original outfit, but I think this one looks better with the pigtails. You know, I think it looks cute with the pigtails. I don't know, I think it looks cute either way, but I think yeah, I do find it funny how I prefer the original outfit with the pigtails, and then the new outfit without the pigtails. I don't know. I think it looks cute either way, right? Here's the full fit. Cute, right? I'm adorable. Me. Don't say that. It's gonna get to my head. You're gonna flatter me too much. Stop. Alright, let's see. I would say that we're about done. Here, let me go. Wait, where do I even want to stand? I think I want to stand here. Okay. I'd say we're about done. Did you guys get a lot of work done today? I did. I got some work done today. So after this, I will be posting... Oh! I want to fix the link first. I'll be doing a little bit more work after this. I think I'm going to fix... I mean, I don't know. I was gonna like do a little bit of extra stuff for the Boomer report, but I think it might be okay, to be honest. I wanted to like organize the form a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, that should only take like 5 minutes, so I'll probably do that like once we end stream. We shall go ahead and send the raid over to... I wonder if there's anybody like on Twitch that might be live, because I want to send the actual raid over to my next stream today, which is going to be our Succession discussion stream. We're going to be doing in a bit. But I figured... Oops, that's my twins. I don't stream on there anymore. I figured like maybe I'd check to see if there's somebody in Lucid that's like streaming on Twitch, so that way I can like send you guys the link if you want to check them out. But nobody's online, which is cool. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and send the raid over to my next stream today. We'll be meeting in about 4 hours for the the Succession pre-show, watching my favorite show with my favorite people. I'm really happy that you guys are like enjoying this show and that I actually have people to share the show with. It's yeah, because usually I'll tell my friends and then they'll like binge it, and then it's like once they've binged it, it's like kind of hard to find stuff that like to talk about. So watching it, we watch 2 episodes every week, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the season finale that week is just gonna be a oneer. We're gonna reach the finale on the first episode of that week, so we're just gonna be watching 1 episode, and then guys are gonna have to wait a week for season 3 because I want you guys to feel my pain. I really want you guys to feel my pain. Season 2 ended, and I think I had to wait 3 years until season 3 started. So yeah. Yes, we do watch the show in the Discord, so feel free to join the Discord. If you have any questions before we hop in, like I know that we're like in season 2, but you know, I really want to share this show with everybody, so I'll try my best to explain like an abridged version. But you can just catch up on every single recap too that we do. We do it like every single week. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get stuff prepared for that stream as well. Stormy, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely morning. I'm sorry, you're coming in at the end. You're coming in at the very end. I really apologize for that, but hey, we'll be streaming in a couple hours again, so feel free to stop by then. Yes, we do watch it in the Discord. 4 on the floor. I've been walking downtown. Ooh, I love downtown walking. Yeah, because I walked 7 hours yesterday. I walked 14 miles yesterday. Holy moly. I should take another sip of my coffee. I'm sorry. No, you don't have to be sorry. Hey, if you have anything to catch up on, you have a great VOD to listen to while you work. Okay, alright, let me go ahead and set up this raid into the next stream. I feel like I exist so much in my own bubble because I'm like kind of scared to raid other people. Not for like any reason in particular. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't talk to anybody. This is why I like being in Lucid, is just because it's like, you know, I'm so introverted. I don't know. I used to be like such an extroverted, but not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. I think I was just pretending in college. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. Boo, boo, boo. Daniel, goodbye for now. Do you drink or smoke though? Oh, I think you should check out my latest Minecraft stream. Probably a couple. Wait, I can probably get the link. My chill Minecraft stream. I think that might answer your question. There we go. Minecraft, but I'm zooted. I used to be a big drinker, but my body can't take it anymore. And then I get like really bad anxiety. I don't know if you guys know like what that is. I didn't know that this was a thing until like a couple years ago. To me, it used to just be drink a lot, be really social, and then I was okay the next day. Drink a lot, be really social, then like I get like really bad poo-poo. And then drink a lot, be really social, tummy ache. Now it's like drink a lot, be really social, get really bad tummy ache, and then just also like ruminate on like, oh my god, I bet everybody hated me last night. I don't know. It's like... Well, on that note, yeah. I wonder if that's how Kendall Roy feels. drink a lot. I mean, he drinks a lot, does a bit of ketamine, and then kills a guy. He kills a guy. His dad covers it up for him, and now he's his daddy's little bitch. Yeah, we'll talk more about Succession later today. But yeah, it's gonna be a real fun one because we're gonna be introduced to the Pierces, and I want to get your guys' temperature check on like. And now I don't know. We're getting into the meat of things. We really are getting into the meat of things. I feel like we know the characters. We know like what's gonna, like the dynamics, and like everybody's now fighting for the throne. Oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna talk about it later. If you've been sitting down for as long as I have, make sure you give your body a nice big stretch. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Drinking coffee does not count as hydration, so I'll be drinking water after this. But yeah, I need my caffeine after such a long walk yesterday. And last but not least, don't forget to treat yourself to something nice. I am going to be treating myself to a lunch, and then hopefully treating myself to holding myself accountable to maintaining my schedule. Today is my first trial day, this new time blocking thing, and I'm 25 minutes behind for lunch, but that's cool because I'm hanging out with you guys. Yeah. Stay on the lookout for sorry. Stay on the lookout for Boomer Reports. The link will be posted shortly. You guys will have a whole week to submit your worksheet. I'll be scheduling the post for that, and then I'll be scheduling time for me to remind you guys for that. And yeah. If you're not going to be joining us for Suck Sunday tonight, we'll be doing Marvel Rivals tomorrow. That is at least guaranteed because I only need one person. I mean, even if nobody is going to confirm for tomorrow, that's fine. I'll play by myself. I'll learn how to play by myself. But I think most people are going to be confirmed for tomorrow, so I'm really excited to play with my friends. Yeah. Bye bye, cutie. Me? You're talking about me? Say it again. Alright, until next time, take care. Bye. Boomi is a cutie, bye. Oh my god, guys. I can't believe you guys are saying such things to me unprompted. That's so, like, so unexpected. It's so unexpected. Anyways, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your Sunday. If I don't see you later tonight, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your long weekend. If you don't have a long weekend, yeah, enjoy your Monday. I hope it's a nice Monday. Bye bye.